Welcome to Goalie's PIP Academy. Ever wonder what would happen if trees could talk? They'd probably have some pretty wild stories to tell, right? Like, hey, I just grew an inch while you were busy with your math homework. Or, remember that time a squirrel used me as its personal roller coaster? Trees are literally the unsung heroes of our planet, just standing around all day, making oxygen and giving us shade without even asking for a thank you. Today, we're going to dive into the world of these green giants and find out why they're so much more than just tall plants with branches. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new appreciation for our leafy friends. All right, let's talk trees. You're going to learn what makes a tree, why they're so essential for life on Earth, and the incredible ways they support our planet. We'll even uncover some tree trivia that might just blow your mind. Like, did you know there's a tree out there that's over 10,000 years old? That's older than most civilizations. So, what exactly is a tree? You might be thinking, well, it's just a big plant, right? And you're not wrong, but there's so much more to it than that. Imagine trees as the skyscrapers of the natural world. Some of them can grow over 300 feet tall. That's like a 30-story building. But unlike the skyscrapers in your city, these green giants have been around for thousands of years, holding up the sky with their branches and roots deep in the earth. Now here's where it gets interesting. Trees aren't just tall for the fun of it. They've got thick wooden trunks to support their height and large branches that spread out to soak up as much sunlight as possible. Sunlight is like tree food, and they use a cool process called photosynthesis to turn that sunlight into energy. Okay, quick quiz time. True or false? All trees are the same height. If you answered false, you're right. Trees come in all shapes and sizes, from towering redwoods to tiny bonsais. Nice job. Trees can grow pretty much anywhere. On mountains, by rivers, even in deserts, where you'd think nothing could survive. But there are places where trees can't grow, like in Antarctica, where it's way too cold, or high up on mountains where the air is too thin. The spot where trees stop growing on a mountain is called the tree line, kind of like a natural cutoff point where trees just say, nope, too high for me. Now here's a fun fact. There are more than 100,000 species of trees on Earth. That's a lot of different types of trees, and scientists who study them, called dendrologists, are still discovering new species today. Some trees lose their leaves every fall. We call these deciduous trees. Others, known as evergreen trees, keep their leaves all year round. Deciduous trees are the ones that give us those amazing fall colors, while evergreens are the ones you see decked out with lights during the holidays. Knowledge check. Which type of tree keeps its leaves all year round? A. Deciduous. B. Evergreen. C. Bonsai. D. Redwood. If you picked B, evergreen, you're spot on. Evergreen trees stay green all year long, hence the name. Let's talk about why trees are so important, like why we literally couldn't live without them. Trees are like the lungs of the planet. Through photosynthesis, they take in carbon dioxide, which we don't need, and pump out oxygen, which we definitely need. So every time you take a deep breath, you can thank a tree. But trees don't just give us oxygen. They're also where we get wood for building houses, making furniture, and even producing paper. Plus, trees provide food like fruits and nuts that we and many animals rely on. Imagine a world without apples, walnuts, or peaches. Pretty boring, right? And it's not just humans who need trees. Animals like birds, squirrels, and even monkeys call trees home. Trees provide shelter, food, and a safe place to raise their young. Without trees, these animals would have nowhere to live, and our ecosystem would be totally out of whack. Knowledge check. Which of the following is not something trees provide? A. Oxygen. B. Homes for animals. C. Wi-Fi. D. Food. If you guessed C, Wi-Fi, you're right. While trees give us a lot, they haven't quite mastered internet connectivity yet. So, there you have it. Trees are pretty much the MVPs of our planet. They give us the air we breathe, the food we eat, and even the wood we use to build our homes. And don't forget, they're home to countless animals and help keep our environment in check. Next time you see a tree, give it a little nod of appreciation. After all, it's working hard to keep us all alive. Remember, poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree, as Joyce Kilmer would say, and that's a wrap. This is another video brought to you by Goalie, the best kids tablet. Thanks for watching and keep learning one tree at a time.
My mind is blown. Where can I learn more about these videos? Oh yeah, getgoalie.com. There's no ads, there's no junk, just cool stuff for kids and a dedicated tablet. Check it out, getgoalie.com.